Which
Hey everybody, welcome
that
back. Mark, shut your goddamn mouth. We're playing fucking Detroit Become Human. You ready to become human, Detroit? You fucking weird ass subhuman motherfuckers.
jeez.
All right, let's look at the things to discuss. No. Convo topics. So I'm gonna let you pick. We've already talked about the Lori Beth booty dream. The Lori Beth booty dream. Stupidest thing you've ever been told. Online people asking for money. Testing products on animals. We talked about the neighbor boy peeing. We didn't talk about the mothball incident. And the one we're going to talk about is the Michael Jackson werewolf zombie.
Okay.
So the other day, I was discussing the music video Thriller. You've seen Thriller, right?
Uh-huh.
You haven't seen it recently. I know you haven't. That was the end of the chapter. Fantastic. Literally like 3 seconds worth of fuck. Oh god.
Ain't that just the way?
So I was trying to remember what happens in that video. And I was trying to think to myself, how the shit does Michael Jackson go from being... How does he go from being a werewolf to a zombie? How? How in the hell does he do that? How does he go from being a werewolf to a zombie? Like, what's the fucking deal? And so I just pulled out, because I have Michael Jackson's number ones. I have the CD and I have the DVD. Number ones is just like the CD is just the songs, and the DVD is the music videos. So I watched the video, and here's the craziest part. In the video, what happens is it starts with like a teenage boy taking his date like on a ride, and they quote unquote run out of gas and have to walk somewhere, and he asks her to be his girlfriend, and then he gives her a ring, to which I say, hey, stop fucking it up for everybody, because that's not how this always works out, goes down. I'm gonna finish this sentence. You wait. And then he turns into the werewolf and he tells her to run away or get away. And also I would like for everybody to go back to that video and watch it again. When they show him transforming, there's a scene where like there's a shot where you see the whiskers grow out of his face and his face is sitting perfectly still. But you hear him screaming in agony. Like his body is transforming and you hear the you hear all the noises. His body is not reacting. His body is not making the moves that would accompany those noises. Like there's literally a shot where you see his upper, like his face, and his mouth is sitting still, but you still hear the screams of agony coming from him as he transforms. And I'm just okay. And so I'm sitting here wondering, how the fuck do we transform? How do we transition from this to dancing zombies? And it's at this point I'm like, oh, that's right. They're watching a movie. They're watching Vincent Price's Thriller in a movie theater, and the chick can't handle it. She gets scared and doesn't want to stay anymore. And it's at this point I'm like, hold the fuck up. Y'all are watching a movie starring the two of you, and she got scared and couldn't watch it?
I mean, wouldn't you be a little freaked out if you saw a movie that had you in it?
She was in it!
But that's the thing. Let's pretend they didn't know they were going to be in that movie. Like, they didn't act in it. Like, they didn't go...
No, it was a movie. That's the thing. It was a movie in a theater. It wasn't like a snuff film. It was like a multi-shot movie.
I'm just saying, like, if you didn't purposely go out and act in a movie and then you went to a movie theater and saw a movie where you were in it...
No, that's the thing, though. That's not what happens. That's the thing. That's not what happened. The thing is, it's a movie. Like, they aren't the same people, but it's them. Like, her hair is different. His hair is a little bit different. He still has the Jerry curl, whatever the fuck. Like, it's still Michael Jackson and, like, something Ray. Or Ray something. Her name is... Ray is in her name. I forget what her first name is. Lola Ray or Ola Ray. Ola Ray. That's her name. they're in this movie. Or at least they're in the movie. Like, their doppelgangers are in this movie. Michael is enjoying it. He wants to continue watching it. She gets freaked out and doesn't want to stay. And at this point, like, he follows her. Like, this is like just another Michael Jackson music video where he harasses a woman for the majority of the video. But a lot of people don't really realize, like, he sexually harasses the female in The Way You Make Me Feel. She's like, I'm not interested in you. He follows this chick up and down the street singing, and then eventually humps the ground in her face. Like, he harasses the shit. So when Ola Ray is like, yeah, I don't want to watch it, I'm scared, I might be misremembering her name. But when, like, she's like, I don't want to watch it, I'm gonna go, and then they leave, then he starts singing the Thriller song as they walk down the street. Like, I almost said the N-word. Motherfucker, leave me the fuck alone. I was scared. I do not need nor want you to follow me, antagonizing me about my fear. Back the fuck off before I punch you in your already deformed nose. Like, back the entire fuck up. And then, like, the zombies and stuff start coming out of the ground.
I mean, that's kind of the point, isn't it? Like, you can't escape the fear. Like, it's gonna follow you no matter where you go.
But that's, like, first and foremost, like, she's not scared of the song. Like, she thinks it's cute that he's doing all this nonsense. But I would like to also point out that he set her up for an okie doke. Because there's a point, like, when you see, like, in the video, like, before the zombie dance starts, they circle Michael and the chick. They circle them. I know I paused the game. I don't fucking care. They circle them. There's no feasible way y'all didn't see the zombies walking up the side of this wall, like walking along the side of this wall. There's no way how did you let them encase you? And, like, she freaks out, and then she turns around only to see that Michael has become a zombie. To which I'm like not just his face, but clothes and everything are tattered, like he just came out of a grave. So I would like to say, like, yeah, he set her up. Like, he 100% set her up. And then at the end of the video, she runs into this house. Like, she runs into a house, and as he's reaching out to grab her, she screams, and she's waking up, and they're in a home. They're in a house. They're in somebody's, like, foyer or moderate or modest living room. And he's like, come on, I'll take you home. And I'm just like, when the fuck? Did they go to the movies? Did they not go to the movies? Because clearly at some point at some point he was really a werewolf, because he turns back to the camera. Also, if you watch the video today, the day you hear me, like, talking about this, wherever you are, watch this fucking video. At the end of the video, when he turns around, his fucking right eye is crooked. Our left, his right. The pupil, the contact pupil in his right eye, right side of his face, is crooked. It's slightly fucking crooked. Not like slightly crooked, it's visibly crooked. So, at the end of the video, something was real. Either she had a dream about, because he's in the same jacket. So he's not wearing the Letterman jacket from the movie, he's wearing the red and black jacket from the video, like from the date. So at some point, Michael Jackson was either a zombie or he was a werewolf. He was definitely a werewolf at some point. Like, some people are like, you're overthinking it. No, fuck you. Like, there's things that need to be, this video needs to be discussed because there's stuff happening. Let's get back to the game.
I was gonna say that in one video, didn't he turn into a fucking, like, jungle cat of some kind?
A jungle cat. At the end of Black or White, he turned into a panther.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Oh, wow. You've even got a brown-nosing apology program. Guys at CyberLife thought everything, huh?
And, like, mind you, like, that was, like, the one video, like, Michael Jackson had, like, to offer an apology to. Like, he, like, because, like, the dancing that he did, like, the dancing and everything he did in that, like, because that was the first time he grabbed his crotch. 148 grams of sugar? Fuck. Pineapple Patchy. That sounds delicious. Hey, what about you? Oh, no, I can't. All right, cool. Are you a cyborg? An android? No, you're real. Okay.
So who are
Born in
you?
88. Oh, wow. He's just a year younger than me. A year older than me. He's 31. No, he's 30 right now. Because he's born in December of 88. So he's 30 right now.
Scary, I'm starving.
I'll leave that thing here.
Not a chance. Follows me everywhere.
I'm like, well, I mean, watch that video right now. It'll fuck you up. It's only 13 minutes.
See?
But that means that it will fuck you up. I swear it will.
You say that like that's the first, like, I mean, I guess it would be like in chronological order, like that's the first like weird video from Michael Jackson that you've seen.
You didn't pay for your meal.
Gary's a friend. I scratch his back, he scratches mine.
Because there's a lot of weird music-related things that Michael Jackson has created. To
Maybe I should tell you what we
and
know
the
about
videos he
mutants.
makes to accompany
Read
these
my
things are
mind.
even stranger.
Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids.
I mean, he didn't direct
In
that.
English,
Like, I don't think he did. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like at the end of the video, like the credits, he didn't direct
Just
it.
get overwhelmed
Like, and
by
I don't even think he
instructions,
wrote it. I don't think he wrote the
which can lead to
concept for the video.
unpredictable behavior.
But he was cool with it. Like, which is why he
He
like
was
was
also
like,
cool with turning into a
Androids
transformer
aren't as
at one
different
point
from
in his
us as
life.
we
I
thought.
mean,
yeah, that was different. That was fucking awesome.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
I'm
but
Connor,
turning
right?
into a zombie werewolf is not
Is
cool.
there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make
And I don't
you
know,
look
are
so
you
goofy
Connor?
and give you that weird voice?
Cyberlife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up. You ever dealt with deviants before?
Say that again. What you saying? About a what now?
A few months back, a
I said,
deviant was threatening to jump
what
off
did
the
I
roof
say?
with a little girl.
I don't know, are you
managed
Connor?
to save
That's what
her.
I said.
Yeah, because I didn't want to,
Guess you've done all
because
your
I'm
homework.
assuming like something happened. Either this man's wife left him for an android, or an android hurt somebody he cares about.
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit.
Where are you, is Connor?
I also
I'm
received
talking
several
to
disciplinary
dude's eating a burger, and I'm talking to him outside the
You spend a lot of time in bars.
trucks.
So what's your conclusion?
Cool.
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features. I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away.
Well, Hank is cool. Is warming up to me.
Good.
I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
I would think it'd be funny if like a fly flew right by my microphone, and it picked up it up perfectly. Yeah.
Hey, Connor. You ran out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to Cyberlife.
Well,
Hey, kind of me boy.
in the elevator?
You gonna stay in the elevator or what?
I'm coming.
Is it a bad Mr. Krabs?
What do we know about this
I mean,
guy?
I can tell what you're doing.
Not much.
That
Reported that he heard strange noises coming
There.
from this floor.
seals the deal. That finishes it. That's how you know it was Mr. Krabs.
That's the closer. That's how you.
There's Cap.
Oh, Christ, if we
What is this? Bird feathers. Columbia Liva.
investigate
What
every
the hell
time
is that?
somebody hears a strange noise.
Livia,
we
I
need more
guess.
cops.
Okay. Knock on the door.
Hey, were you really making
Hi,
a
my name is
report
Connor.
there in the
Open the
elevator?
fucking door before I knock it down with my my mega dick. Mega
My
dick.
Robocop.
Activate! Ah.
Anybody home?
Who off up in this bitch?
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. So, next episode, shoot. Next episode, I'll probably play more and not talk about Thriller as much. But go watch the video. Go watch it. It's confusing. Something happens, but you don't know what. Either the zombie was real. Okay, either the zombie part was real and they killed her.
The zombie werewolf.
Yeah, either the zombie part. No. The zombie part was either real and they killed her, or the very end of the movie we saw was the end, or the end of the video we saw was the end of the movie. And like they just cut back to the movie because he killed her. And I like, it's confusing. And like it's like something I'm pretty sure people have discussed before, but I haven't. Like, I want you to secretly watch it. Like, I want you to like put it on mute. You don't need to. You don't like, the weird thing is like you can skip the song part and the dance part. You just need to see the beginning and the end, because you know he turns into a zombie. Like, that's what happens. Like, there's a point in the video where like like him turning into a zombie. It's him and her like afraid of the horde that are closing in on them. And like they're standing, I think, back to back, or they're like standing near each other. And then she bumps into him and she turns around, only for him to be standing there doing the Michael Jackson zombie face. And like it does that whole like, and it does that thing that horror movies used to do, where like you would zoom in or out real far, and it would slightly tilt. Like it was like that perfect that old school retro horror movie thing. And then like he would just immediately, he just like, she had time to get away. Because they went on like a 5-minute dance break. Like they did. For 5 minutes.
But she was like frozen with fear. Like, how do you even
It's part of the song.
begin?
Like, it's part of the song. Being frozen with fright or something like that. Something evil was lurking in the dark. Indeed it was. So if y'all watch the video and y'all have your thoughts, please leave them in the comments or hit me up on Twitter. You probably won't, because, you know, stuff and stuff. But until next time, we're out of here. Peace, biatch. Are you laughing now? Biatch.